Hey everyone, I'm Srinivas, a working professional with 3 years of hands-on experience in one of India's leading e-commerce companies. I've worked across multiple ground-level departments, and today I'm here to give you a clear picture of how an e-commerce warehouse runs from the inside. We'll talk about the different types of warehouses, the key departments within them, how material flows through each stage, and finally, I'll walk you through some of the most important KPIs that drive warehouse performance. Let's get started. In e-commerce, we mainly operate two types of warehouses, the fulfillment center and the sort center. 1. Fulfillment center, FC, also known as a distribution center, DC. This is where products are received, stored, and managed as inventory. Once a customer places an order, the item is picked, packed, and dispatched from this facility. It plays a crucial role in ensuring timely order fulfillment. 2. Sort center, SC, also referred to as a sortation center or cross-dock, XD. Here, the focus is not on storage but on sorting. Products arrive, are sorted by their destination, and are then dispatched to the next leg of the network. Since there's no inventory storage, this type of facility has minimal holding costs, and it is all about speed and flow. Let's take a quick look at how a typical fulfillment center operates step by step. It all starts with inbound or receiving. This is where products arrive from sellers or vendors. The warehouse team unloads the material, verifies it against system records, and scans it in. Basically, we're making sure that what we received is exactly what we expected. Next comes inventory or storing. Once the items are verified, they're placed in their designated locations on racks, shelves, or bins based on how fast they move, size, and category. The goal here is to keep things organized and easy to access. Then comes the core part, picking and packing, also called order processing. When a customer places an order, the picking team locates the product from inventory. It's scanned, brought to the packing station, and packed carefully to ensure it reaches the customer safely. Finally, we move to shipping. The packed orders are labeled, sorted by destination, and dispatched through the appropriate courier partners for last-mile delivery. This entire flow, from inbound to shipping, is what keeps the warehouse running efficiently and ensures customers get their orders on time. Now let's look at how a sort center works. It's very different from a fulfillment center because we don't store anything here. It's all about speed and flow. It starts with inbound, where we receive sealed bags of shipments from different facilities. These are usually from fulfillment centers or other sort hubs. Next comes unbagging and scanning. The bags are opened and each shipment is scanned into the system to update its location and status. Then we move to the sorting stage. Shipments are sorted based on their destination. This could be a customer delivery hub, another sort center, or a last-mile facility. After sorting, we go to bagging, where shipments going to the same destination are grouped together and rebagged for the next leg of their journey. Finally, we reach dispatch. These newly packed bags are loaded onto vehicles and sent off to the next hub in the network. So overall, this process, inbound, unbagging, sorting, bagging, dispatch, is all about keeping shipments moving swiftly and accurately through the supply chain. Now let's understand how material flows into a fulfillment center. There are mainly 3 sources from which material enters the FC. Fresh inbound from sellers. These are new products shipped directly by sellers to be stored and fulfilled from our warehouse. IWIT, or inter-warehouse inventory transfers. This is when material moves between warehouses based on demand, availability, or capacity. And finally, returns from customers, which can include RTO, return to origin, RVP, reverse vendor pickup, and PREXO, product exchanges. Once material reaches the FC, it first goes through the inbound receiving process where it's scanned, verified, and then moved into inventory. Return products also go through checks and, if they pass quality standards, are added back to inventory. This diagram shows 2 types of flows. The green arrows represent material entering the warehouse. The black arrows show the internal movement within the FC. Now let's understand how material flows out of a fulfillment center. Once a product is stored in inventory, it follows one of 3 primary outbound routes. 1. The first and most common is through the outbound process. This is where products are picked, packed, and shipped to customers against their orders. 2. Then comes the returns flow, when customers send products back due to issues like damage, dissatisfaction, or exchanges. Returned products re-enter the fulfillment center and go through quality checks. If they meet standards, they're moved back into inventory. But not all returns are restocked. Some are sent back to the seller. This process is called RO, or return to origin. 3. Others may not go back to the seller, but instead are liquidated, meaning they're sold off to buyers at a discounted rate. 4. There's also another movement called IWIT, or inter-warehouse inventory transfer. This happens when material is pulled out of one warehouse and sent to another based on inventory needs. In this diagram, blue arrows represent material moving out of the warehouse, while black arrows show internal movement within the fulfillment center. Together, these flows ensure products are not just delivered efficiently, but also handled responsibly when returned. Let's now look at the key sub-processes under inbound and inventory inside a fulfillment center. Inbound. The first step is unloading. This is done either by the brand's delivery team or by in-house warehouse staff. Then comes the QC check or quality check. This step is optional and is usually done for sensitive or high-value products to verify their condition. Once the products are verified, we proceed to system receiving, where items are scanned into the warehouse management system to update stock levels and ensure traceability. Finally, a put list is generated. This is a document or task sheet that tells the inventory team where each product needs to be stored inside the warehouse. Inventory. The first activity here is put away. Based on the put list, products are stored in designated racks. This includes fresh inbound, IWIT stock, and reinventorized RI returns that are fit for resale. Then we have GTL. This is a planned movement of inventory for space optimization, slot consolidation, or category reorganization. And lastly, we perform regular stock counts or audits to ensure system stock matches physical inventory, a key process for maintaining inventory sanity and avoiding stockouts or overstocking. So, these sub-processes keep the back-end organized, traceable, and ready for smooth order processing. Now, let's walk through the key sub-processes under outbound and returns inside a fulfillment center. Outbound. The process begins with picking. Starting from pick list creation, workers collect items from the warehouse shelves, scan and confirm them, and prepare these for dispatch in the system. Next is packing. Here, the picked items are securely packed, checked for quality, and labeled properly to ensure safe delivery. After packing comes sorting and grid put away for staging. Packed orders are sorted based on shipping zones or destination hubs and placed in designated staging grids or bays for easy loading. Finally, loading takes place. Orders are carefully loaded into trucks or containers, verified against manifests, and made ready for shipment to customers. Returns. Returns start with unloading and segregation. Returned goods are unloaded and sorted into categories such as RTO, return to origin, RFP, return vendor pickup, and PREXO, pre-exchange or pre-return processing. Then we move to processing. This includes thorough QC validation, where each returned item is inspected for damages or defects to decide the next steps. If necessary, repacking is done. Items fit for resale are repacked with correct packaging and labeling. Then comes returns inventory management, where returned items are logged, tracked, and segregated for resale, repair, or disposal, ensuring accurate stock records. Finally, liquidation and disposal. Damaged or unsellable items are either sold off at discount or properly disposed of following company and legal guidelines. These sub-processes ensure returns are handled efficiently and inventory remains accurate. Along with these processes, fulfillment centers closely monitor several key performance indicators to ensure efficiency and quality. Truck waiting time, or TWT, measures how long trucks wait before they are unloaded or loaded. Minimizing this reduces delays and improves turnaround. Dock-to-stock time, D2S, tracks the time taken from unloading goods at the dock to having them fully available in the inventory system, a critical speed metric. Storage utilization shows how effectively warehouse space is used, balancing maximum capacity with easy access. Cycle count accuracy reflects the precision of regular partial stock counts compared to system records, helping maintain inventory sanity. INF stands for Inventory Not Found, a key issue when items can't be located during picking or audits. Picker IPP, or items per picker, measures the productivity of warehouse staff in the picking process. Picking accuracy is crucial. It tracks how correctly items are picked per order, minimizing errors and returns. P2D, or pick-to-dispatch time, shows the speed from item picking to final dispatch, impacting customer delivery speed. On-time dispatches measure the percentage of orders shipped within promised timelines. RTO-RI% and ARV-PRI% indicate the rate of returns being successfully reinventorized, put back into sellable inventory from return to origin and return vendor pickup categories. PV accuracy measures the correctness of packing and verification processes, ensuring orders are accurate. Damage rate tracks how many products get damaged during handling, with a goal to keep this low. Sort throughput measures units sorted per hour, reflecting sorting efficiency. Sorting error rate tracks mistakes during sorting as a percentage, aiming for minimal errors. Speed of delivery captures how fast the final product reaches the customer after dispatch. And finally, CPS, cost per shipment, measures operational cost efficiency, helping optimize profitability. That brings us to the end of this walkthrough on how warehouses operate, from the first shipment received to the last package delivered. I hope this gave you a clear and practical insight into the real-world functioning of fulfillment and sortation centers. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and drop a comment with your thoughts or questions. This is just the beginning. Many more practical, insider-focused videos are on the way. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.